Hey there, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be the perfume lovers list, and this is a video that I actually drew inspiration from Marie Alexianne. She was a fragrance YouTuber. She hasn't made a video in a while, but she made this video 4 years ago that I happened to stumble upon, and she's a French fragrance YouTuber. So I translated the questions and I changed some of them up to better suit my collection, and I wanted to share with you guys. And if you also make fragrance videos, then by all means, I tag anyone who's seen this. You guys can say that I tagged you, and I'd love to see other people answer these questions as well. If you don't make videos, then please leave me your answers in the comments. I love to hear from you guys. And yeah, subscribe for more fragrance videos every single day. So let's get into it. The first question is, are you faithful to a fragrance? And I would love to say there's a real part of me that would love to be the kind of person where I have one fragrance that I wear my whole life and everyone knows that it's my scent and it reminds them of me. But the reality is I just have way too many fragrances and I'm way too much of a fragrance lover to be that kind of person. I think for a long time it used to be Flower by Kenzo, and a lot of people thought that that was kind of my signature fragrance, but I have way too many and I really don't see myself actually becoming that kind of person. But I will say I can show the fragrance I've bought the most amount of times, so the one I've been most faithful to in that way. And it's of no surprise if you've been watching for a while, Miami Glow by JLo. A number of you have told me that this is now nearing the end of its supply because it's been discontinued for a while, and that some people are selling it over $100 and or that you can't find it and it's sold out. And I still have this one. I think this is my 5th or 6th, and I have a backup because for a while I was still finding them at drugstores and stuff for like $10 to $20. So I really liked it. I really do enjoy it. I think it's a nice celebrity fragrance, but just a nice fragrance as well. I don't think it's worth hunting down to try to get for over $100, but it is nice, and I would have hoped that they wouldn't have discontinued it because I think it's really nice, but as it always goes, the good ones always get discontinued. So that is Miami Glow. Then the second question is, what is your most recent fragrance? So you guys will have seen this haul, but basically I had 2 fragrances that I most recently bought, and then this is the second of that one. And this is Nuit. Yeah, I think it's Nuit pour Femme by Hugo Boss. And in that first impressions, you guys know this was super disappointing and I couldn't smell it at all. And it was so weird because I was just like, for the first time, completely anosmic to a fragrance as a whole. And since then, I've tried it twice, and I tried it again on this arm, and I think I can smell it now. So I think what the thing is that it's an incredibly light fragrance. And at that point, I had sprayed so many fragrances that day that this one just gets lost in the mix. If you spray literally any other fragrance, even on like another limb or in the air, and then you spray this, I can't smell this. But now having it on my skin and I haven't sprayed anything else, I can smell it, but it's like immediately upon first spray, already a skin scent, in my opinion. So it's nice. It's kind of like a light white floral, but it projects basically nothing for no amount of time, and you have to spray a lot of it to even get anything. And if you spray anything else, then you can't even smell this, in my personal opinion. But I'm glad I finally could smell it, because in that video I truly couldn't smell anything. So I wouldn't really recommend this unless you're someone that really wants like an extremely light white floral. That's been my experience anyways. It is a really nice scent because I like white florals, but it just took so long for me to smell it that I don't really see myself recommending this. I'll probably just wear this to bed and finish it up. Then the third question is your favorite type of fragrance, or like your favorite category of fragrance. So whether it's florals or gourmands or spicy scents, orientals. And for me, again, if you've been watching for a while, you can probably guess that it's powdery scents. I adore powdery scents, whether it's from florals that give off that powdery scent like violet or heliotrope or iris, or if it's an actual synthetic powdery scent like rice powder, or yeah, I really just any type of powdery scent I adore. I find them comforting, I find them feminine, I find them sexy. I just think they're my favorite type of category of fragrance to wear, and they really do smell the best on me in my opinion. And I have a million, I couldn't pick one, but I just chose one that's like a true powder. It's almost like you're spraying liquid powder on your skin. And this is Cotton Musk by Durance, and this is the Eau de Parfum. This is one that obviously a lot of people don't speak about because it's a bit harder to get. I actually got my friend to pick it up in France for me, but I know that if you're in Europe and the UK that you can buy it online, and I'm not sure about other places honestly, but if you can find it and if you can purchase it, and if you like true powder scents, like a musky powdery scent, this is perfect. I mean, it's absolute perfection. I adore it, and I've recommended this to so many of my friends who live in Europe that really wanted like a pure powdery scent, and this is the best I've found, honestly. It's stunning. I love it, and that's Cotton Musk by Durance. Then the other one, the next category is like a cocoon fragrance is what she called it. So basically a fragrance that, you know, you want to wear indoors. It makes you feel snuggly. It makes you feel like you're cocooned up. And for me, again, there were so many of them because I love powdery scents or really warm, snuggly scents. There were a lot I could go with, but I chose Burberry Her. This for me, I just feel like it envelops me in like this soft, sweet, strawberries and cream powder cloud. And I love this. It's beast mode. It lasts forever. I've mentioned this before, but it also lasted like on coats and scarves for weeks and weeks. And I just love it. I really love this scent. It's an incredibly like warm, soft, sweet, snuggly fragrance. So that's my pick for a cocoon fragrance. And then there was the working girl category. So what's your working girl fragrance? And I wanted to pick something classy and very classic. And I haven't talked about this a lot on my channel. So I chose Tiffany Co by Tiffany Co. And this is a very classy fragrance. It's a bit mature. It's got like a citrusy opening with a floral heart and soft, like a soft woody base. But yeah, you definitely get that citrusy opening and floral heart. It's very classic, it's very classy, it's mature. It's not too strong, but it's not too light. And if you just have, you know, if you wear this lightly, it's a really nice fragrance that just makes me feel proper and professional. I think for me personally, it's not like a signature fragrance. I wouldn't want to smell like this every single day, but I think it's a really nice professional type fragrance, and the bottle is just really classic as well. So that is my working girl fragrance. Then it was your, what is your seductive fragrance, or the fragrance you like to wear when you're like on a date or you feel like it's really seductive. And again, there were so many I could pick, but I went with Classique Eau de Toilette by Jean-Paul Gaultier. I think this is super seductive. It's a really nice, sweet orange blossom. It's just sexy enough. It's just feminine enough. It's not super dark, leathery, alluring, but I think it's a really nice, feminine, sexy scent. And I really like this one. And yeah, this is definitely my seductive pick for this video. Then there was your favorite male fragrance to wear. And you guys know I have a bunch of male and unisex fragrances that I love, but I think more recently I would have to go with Terre Hermes, and this is the Eau de Toilette. This is just like it's got a very like bitter orange grapefruit opening, and then really nice cedar and vetiver as well. It's really nice. I mean, I love this fragrance about half an hour into wearing it. Right as you first smell it, it's a very bitter orange grapefruity scent, and then maybe even just 30 minutes into it, the heart and the dry down of this are absolutely stunning. I love it. I like the opening as well, but I just wear this fragrance really for the heart and the dry down, and I think it's really nice. I think it's really nice on a guy, and I love to wear it as well. And then the next question is, what is your cult favorite or cult classic fragrance that you totally agree with the hype on, basically? And for me, there were so many I could pick, but Dior Addict, oh my goodness. I rationed this out because this is the 2012, yeah, like the second reformulation, the one that most frag heads agree is the best one. And I also got extremely lucky because I just found this years ago, right as it was getting reformulated. I found this for like $60 or $50. It was really, really cheap. And I just love it. I absolutely love it. It is so, so nice. I think I have to respray the newest formulation of this to really see how different they really are, because from my memory, they were quite different and I didn't like the new formulation. But I'm rationing this out so much that I feel like I don't want it to go bad because I've been, too afraid to wear it. So I would like, once it starts to get a little colder, I think I'm actually going to try and enjoy and wear this and try out the reformulated version to really see how far apart from this reformulation it is, because I don't want this to go bad, but at the same time, I got like a third or more than a third of the way into it, and then I got worried I was using it up too quickly. But this is a cult classic and I adore it. And then the next one is a fragrance that you hate. And again, if you've been watching my channel, you will probably be able to guess this, but this is the fragrance that I've hated the most in my life thus far. And this is Womanity by Thierry Mugler. This for me is just like a salty caviar. The fig, I really don't like this fragrance. It makes me nauseated. It's beast mode, which is also disappointing, because if it was just a soft spray, I would spray it somewhere, but I can't even spray this before bed or on my pillows because I just hate the fragrance, and no one in my inner circle likes it either, so I can't even pass it along to them to use up. And yeah, so it just kind of sits there, honestly. It's probably my only fragrance that really truly never gets sprayed. And yeah, this was a total blind buy fail, which is a shame because I usually adore Thierry Mugler fragrances. And then the final question is, what is your next purchase, or what would you like your next purchase to be? And I've done a bunch of hauls lately, so I don't actually have like an order coming up, but I would say that I would like to get Cassili by Parfum de Marly. That's a fragrance I really like to try. Italia, also by Parfum de Marly. I would like to get some more from House of Oud because I only have Almond Harmony. And yeah, I mean, there's so many, but those three kind of off the top of my head of niche fragrances that I've been interested in trying. Some more from, I think, Date's Delight from House of Oud, and then Cassili and Italia from Parfum de Marly are some that I've had kind of my eye on, but there's a million. I mean, I have like a notebook, and on my phone in the notes, I have so many that I always think about purchasing. So we'll see, but that is my perfume lovers list. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.